Hello, Shay in Silver Lake, Oregon. It is August 9th, 2026. It's 90 degrees out. That's the high today. Our low is 48. Air quality is 59. There's an 8-mile-an-hour wind. So, my future self, in March, when you go and rewatch this video, it's really important the cover to that. This is where we're going to do the towers. I'm even considering putting the rebar in. The green mat cannot go here. It's not going to work. As much as you want it to, you have to move on. Find a different spot for it. There's plenty of places. Put it back where it used to be. You'll like it. This is all echinaceas except for that one daisy. There's no room to put anything unless you're going to do like zinnias in wavefront or like alyssiums or something like that. Go for it. Don't plant anything on the back part of the house. As much as you're going to want to, don't. Okay, same thing with right here. Doesn't need any friends. But if you're going to do something, put like a zinnia or alyssium or something to that effect. There. Okay, so next year for sunflowers. And, oh, we want to move this big daisy. You can move it out front. You can center it here, which I don't think would be great. Or you can even move it in the strip. Oh, let's talk about that here. Let me put down. My hands are full. So, of course. But I need to put these somewhere where I don't forget them. Oh, right there. Perfect. And Bruce is in here. It's the heat of the day. Calm down, buddy. I'm going to shut that for a second. And here, I need to pause you for a second. All right. Sorry. Okay. I had to get an umbrella because it is hot out. It's 90 degrees. Okay. So right here, yes, plant sunflowers on the inside of the fence. Put the soaker hose down first. Soak the ground for a couple days before you plant the seeds. And then only plant them on the inside of the fence. On the outside of the fence, you want to do the red echinacea and daisies. Every so many. Okay, and then do sunflowers all along just the fence line. Nothing up against the house. All of this, because you want to push the gravel closer to the house. You're not planting, and you're going to move those echinaceas. And for some reason, these ones are really light pink. So take note of that too. I think it's because I've had them really long time. They came from the very first ones that I ever planted. So those ones can be moved out front. I think would be cool. Move those out front. Nothing through here. Anything that comes up is just going to have to be transplanted because they can't go there. So tons of sunflowers on the inside. Nothing on the outside of the fence or along the house. Yes, towers go there, please. Try to not plant anything right here. This first bed, future me, there's a white mum. That's supposed to be white. I know it is. There's a couple echinaceas, a daisies. That's some kind of blanket flower, which is what those yellow and red ones over there are also called a blanket flower. I Googled it. There's going to be daisies in here, so just pretty much pull everything. No bachelor buttons, no nothing. Just pull it all and minimize this. And because I want to fill this with bark or sawdust, whatever. Whatever. I don't know. The big project, and the most important project is pulling out all of these irises and moving them and giving them away to many people as you possibly can. They have to go, all of them, every single one. That's your big thing. In March, start that. Like if there's no snow and it's been nice for a couple days, I don't care if it's like only 50 degrees out or whatever, start then. Start then, try to get help. Move all of these irises. They've got to go. This bed fills itself out, so do not be too shy on taking chunks of these daisies out of here. And try not to really plant anything in here. Have faith, put bark all the way around it. It'll work out. Like, that's how I'd like to see it. Look at my petunias. Oh yeah, next year we want to get petunias, but plant them in a deeper pot. That is gonna be a thing, and we can get like get quite a few packets of seeds, try to get different colors and stuff. And let's go for bigger, deeper pots. Look at these. Do not be afraid when you're all upset when your sunflowers are not here. I think she needs watered. You've got your rhubarb. We can cut back on carrot seeds. I think we've got plenty. Just saying. Don't plant anything in this flower bed. I need to clean that out already. Because it's going to be just the rhubarb. Leave the carnations alone. Do not plant anything with Laverne. Leave Laverne be, but I am going to put bark around her, and I'm going to do that this year. I think that's important. Plant whatever you want right here. I've made all these rules in my head, but no. Chamomile is in that pot right there. Cosmo. Oh, we want to move these, if we can, out front, these snapdragons. And we also want to take out those snapdragons. They've got to go. Move them. Okay, do not plant dill in this container. Plant dill on the ground. It's okay. Just don't plant dill in the container. We love dill. Plant lots of dill. Dill's fine. You can start dill early. It's good to go out here. This is acclimated. You're fine. That tower's not going to be here. This will be all open, which is where I want just to move these pots down here. Plant lots, 50 times more cucumbers than you anticipate. Just go nuts on the cucumbers. We're waiting on, these are watermelon back here. These are all echinaceas. Oh yes, trim up the apple tree way better than this. I've got to do it again. Like, it's insane. So it's okay if you cut off quite a bit because a lot grows on this. Try to do like less sunflowers next year. Like, just like cut back a little bit. It's okay. Like, just, same thing with the echinaceas. We're going to take all the heads off so that they don't go. But we've got a couple blooms back there already. Like I said, this is August, so this is when you're going to get your blooms. I'm going to do more sawdust. Thin out the strawberries viciously. Thin them out because this is the second time. Look at these. They're overgrowing. And it's hard to find people to take them. So if you find somebody, really go to town on trying to get them to take them. I want to practice on zinnias better. Try to get apple and licorice. Mint is the next thing I want to try to do. My big project is those irises. It's going to take a lot to get them out of here. And I have to have my son dig a giant trench. Oh, move the bathtub to the other side of this fence, that plastic container thing, to this side. And get the plug out of the tub. These are like my goals for next year, or this year, whatever. I was working on deadheading the daisies, and I didn't get very far. This is kind of all fine. Maybe I can transplant I think go ahead and transplant one echinacea back here. I think that would be fine. Get everything away from the side of the house. Nothing, don't let anything grow here, which means I need to move this echinacea as well. So that one needs to be moved. Thin out the echinaceas and the daisies. That's really, really important. So really do start that in spring. Get those thinned out and gifted away. And the strawberries. Those are going to be your big giveaways. Maybe a lot of carrot seeds. You have a... let's see, what else? Trying to figure out... Oh yeah, water the grass sooner. It's getting green now, but you gotta start sooner, man. Because you don't throw that in your routine, you're in big trouble. Lay the soaker hoses out in the back corner, the same as I have them this year. That seems to be where they work the best. Possibly get 4 more to just do that whole corner. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, get 4 more. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2. Yeah, just get 4 more. Might as well get 4 more next year. You don't need them this year, but do that next year. And then it would be nice if you got actually 6. Oh, and the hooks to hang the bird feeders on. If a grocery outlet has them. I actually only bought 2, it looks like. I thought I bought 4, but I guess I only bought 2. So buy 4. Be generous on those because you can use them for multiple things, like steaks and stuff. What else? Mulch, but pretty much stick with the sawdust that my son brings because it's all good stuff. Oh, and then 1 plum tree died so that you have space to do. I think personally I have a space for 2 more fruit trees. So I have room for a purple plum for sure. And then I'm open to a different, like maybe apricot would be cool. Or something to that, in that direction. Not necessarily apple, but something, or pear. Because I have the pear, I have a plum, I have 2 apples, I have the peach. So like maybe an apricot or something different. You already did fig and you killed it, so no figs. And I think that's about it. And everybody who watched this video, this is me talking to my future self about ideas that I have that I want to get accomplished, or that I get overexcited in March and I don't know what to do and I can't remember what my plans were. So I get all befuddled and it just makes everything super hard to try to remember what things look like when everything's overgrown, because there's like nothing growing way back, so that's something that I want to do. There's so much, this is all really super, I forget how big these get, so I don't really need to plant anything inside here, and so I need to keep this more down. I don't think this is a weed, but I do not see any peppermint coming out. I don't think that's not peppermint. That's another weed. And I planted the peppermint right in here, but I don't see anything. But I think those are all Johnny Jumpers. Oh yeah, note to self, pull as many Johnny Jumpers everywhere. I don't care how pretty they are because you have nothing else. Pull them. You have so many, you don't need to worry about it. I want to, oh yeah, these right here, pull these all out. Don't let these grow because they just get over. I'm going to pull the heads off of all these, deadhead them, and I will be transplanting them somewhere else so they'll grow somewhere else next year, but they don't need to be here. Like, nothing really needs to be in here. I have Janet in there, so let's just leave Janet by herself and all this other stuff can go. Oh, I really want to plant white onions, yellow onions, purple onions. I'd like to get elephant garlic. Let's see, what else do we want? Petunias. I really liked growing those. Nasturtiums, I'd like to give a better try. I know that mine are very sad looking. This is how they look. And you thought they were going to be this luscious that you were just going to have to really contain. And it ended up not being that way. But maybe you just, like, didn't try good enough the first time. So I'm going to try better. Oh, get more asparagus. I forget what they call them. The root balls. Don't get the seeds, get the root balls. You've already tried the seeds. Nothing's really happened with those. So this is tulips, and then this is the marigold. So don't worry about what grows in this, except for pull out any bachelor buttons that you have. Really thin back the bachelor buttons. Try to push them to the outer part of the yard. Somebody made a comment when I gave them some onions. My onions smelled and tasted like onion/garlic. So I don't know if like garlic and onions can cross-pollinate like that. I'm not sure. But look at that sunflower. That's amazing. We'll take a picture. Okay. And really try hard not to plant anything in this bed. You have, like, this is sunflowers or something that likes shade. And then you're going to have at least 4 separate raised beds going down. And then down there by the peach tree, that's where you're going to do either a pumpkin or watermelon or cantaloupe. You can do something like that down there. But try to cut back on just mass planting right down on the ground. I want to try to get at least 4 raised beds going. So that's another major project, is that. And like I said, I can do 1 tree. 2. I can do 2 trees. I can squeeze a second one in. So 2 trees. Definitely a plum. And then something that I don't have would be fun. So I'm going to do something like that. No blackberries, nothing with thorns. Like, as much as I want to do the blackberries, you grew blackberries. Yeah, you gave them to the neighbor. They were beautiful, bushy, lovely. It was a wonderful present that I could give away. I don't want any blackberries with thorns. I have the Marionberries in the back. And I need to be careful about planting sunflowers too close to them. I'm sorry, I dropped my umbrella. Ugh. There we go. So do like an arch or something that the blackberries have an opportunity to grow up besides on the fence. And give them space. So only do like sunflowers from the first light down. And then leave that 5 feet or so for the Marionberries. And then, I gotta scratch. And that will be fine. We'll do it like that. And when I trim the tree, trim it up, drop it as mulch. Cut all that stuff up and drop it as mulch. Same thing with strawberries. When I trim the strawberries back, use that as mulch. Don't forget that you have... Oh, look for extra big strainer, metal strainer when you're thrift storing, so that you can put in a couple more of those composts through, but put them in locations that are easy to get to. Like you could do one under in the same bed as Jack. That's what you can do with Jack. You can put a compost there. You can do, I mean, it is pretty close to that one though. I would like it kind of back further. Maybe with Janet. Put one with Janet, because that back corner could use it. And then one can go over here. So try to look for 2, maybe 3 deep metal strainers. That's what you're looking for. And let's see what else. Oh, this is 20 minutes. I want to do a hanging garden out there, but you can work on that later, because I was thinking, I don't know, but I want to do the hanging garden eventually when I get this more under control. And I want to do the onions where the irises are now. Dig all those irises out of there. I would like to do white onions, elephant garlic, yellow onions, and purple onions. So that's 2 different types on each side of the bed. So there's 2 beds there. I would like to do those like that instead of the irises. And then it's across from, it's like right next to the green onions and the garlic that I already have. So it's perfect. It would be great for that, I think. All right. I think that's about it. Look how beautiful the sky is. Oh, no. Somebody's missing their dog. Like name. Oh, it's Daisy, the neighbor's dog. I haven't seen any dog. We've been out here for 20 minutes and we haven't seen any dogs. Anyway, I hope they find it. We'll pray. Please, Lord, help her find her dog. In Christ's name, amen. I hope she's not going to turn. Okay, she's going straight. Anyway, peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second, year. You know the schmeal. Don't forget to rewind it. Be kind. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you guys for listening to my, this will be my calming video to me, because I'm looking around and I'm seeing all the growth. And in March, I don't see that. I'm in straight panic by April and May. So this is so that I don't panic plant and things get out of control and I end up planting a whole bunch of stuff that I never see, and like it's just nothing but straight disappointment. So this one will tell me, look, no matter what you plant, this is, and it may not come up, but this all comes up. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that again. I wanted to get this container, and I wanted to show you this container for a while. Do you see this? This is just packets and packets of seeds, which most of it didn't even come up, except for those petunias. See, these petunias came up. Look, we didn't get any red ones. I mean, we didn't get any of these, none of these. We did get petunias, but we only got like a couple colors. No zinnias. More sunflowers. Look at all these. These are yellow marigolds. All I see are the red ones that I've already... Look, these big packets. Peas. We got 4 peas. The nasturtiums are supposed to look like this. And, I mean, I planted all this lavender, and that lavender I've had. This is that tiny... one little chamomile. Like, this is all the stuff that I plant. And look at all the petunias. I only have a few. And I apparently planted more than 1 packet. Here, poppies. 2 poppies came up out front. I'm hoping for the cucumbers. But I planted a lot of zinnias, none. Sunflowers. More nasturtiums. Yellow marigolds. These are Cosmos. Cosmos. Rosemary. None of these packets of rosemaries did I plant. None of these grew. None. And I planted that much rosemary. And none of it grew. The only 2 rosemaries I have are what I bought at the store. Here's more chamomile. Oh, the wind's blowing it. Look at these painted daisies. Are you kidding me? I loved that. Like, I wanted that so much. Oh, this, the purple poppy. Nope. Called Hungarian Blue. Look how gorgeous that is. Nope. Didn't get that. Didn't get... Oh, wait. Are these... Oh, these are more peas. Here. I'm going to put these on the ground. Look at all this. I planted 2 packages of this. Nothing. I got 6 of these that came up. These ones did come up, the African daisies. Nope, that's a sunflower. Zinnia. Sage that never came up. More daisies I planted out front. Okay, the radishes did. I will give you that. Look, this is packed with stuff too. This is a wildflower blend, didn't come up. Another ones that didn't come up. These ones never came up. This never came up. Poppies, I think. Sweet peppers. More sage. Cucumber. Sunflower. Here's the watermelon, so let's hope. Cucumber. More rosemary. Pumpkin. All these are zinnias that I planted everywhere. More zinnias, different kinds. Squash. Zinnias. More zinnias. Oh, look at this one. Watermelon heaven. Are you kidding me? I wanted that so bad. More marigolds. Here's more cosmos that are a different color. More petunias. Elysium. This might be that bright yellow thing way back there. I don't know. If that's a blanket, I don't think I have these. Oh, look at all the tomatoes that I planted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you see any tomatoes out there? Nope. Here's more rosemary. More rosemary. Watermelon. Cucumber. Watermelon. And these were the beets. So, overplanting. It's just the way the weather. Nothing, you can't really plant anything till June. So keep that in mind. That's your growing season, starts in June. So you can do the towers in possibly March and April, but only the towers. Don't try to plant anything out in the garden because until June, it can't even start because of the frost. And you got frost in mid-June this year. So remember that. Like, if you do plant anything, you're going to have to keep it covered and protect it. So it's just going to be more work for you. So keep that in mind. All right. Thank you again. Sorry that it's so long. I appreciate your guys' patience and time. This video will mean a lot to me next year. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow when I'm not talking to myself. All right. Bye.